Well, how's it going today? Top of the morning to you. Try and get a quick video in here before it rains. It's very gray out, pending doom. Yeah. More traffic than you can ever stand. Anyway, so I remember hearing, I'm not sure who said this, but I think it was Eldon Brown. He has a cooking show. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, he said organization will set you free, and that pretty much is true. You can get organized or keep things organized. You spend a lot less time wandering around, digging around, wondering whether you got something, getting pissed off, and then buying another one, and then you end up with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or maybe up to 10. That never happens. Anyway, part of organization is, this is a good example. Everybody knows what this is. I mean, unless you live in a cave somewhere, well, that's fine. But everybody has a pretty good idea where in your home this belongs, right? It's a fork, it belongs in the kitchen, it's probably in some drawer. Maybe you store all your silverware in your washing machine. But there's a pretty good chance you know where this belongs. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, well, in my shop, I use 2 things to really help me organize things. Actually 3, but the third one isn't here right now. Plastic shoe boxes. These things are dirt cheap, and I've been doing this for, I'm going to say about 35 years now. These boxes used to be styrene, and if you dropped one, they broke. That's how long I've been doing it. I don't think you can buy styrene now. They're kind of whatever the plastic is, number 5. This is probably poly, and you can get a shoebox for $1. I'm gonna say $1, but if you shop around and pay attention, you can get shoeboxes for pretty cheap. Regularly, here comes another car. Nope, he's gonna turn. All right, you can get these things on sale at the Target. I get them at the Target store. They're like 78 cents. And interestingly enough, they're fun. I think they're fun to watch the prices of these. The price fluctuate, and it fluctuates because of the price of oil. So keep that in mind. But you know, buy these 10 at a crack. And I like the little ones because they're relatively inexpensive. And the lids sit on top, and then there's a place to interlock another shoebox. And if you don't put a ton of weight in them, or you put all the heavy ones on the bottom, you can stack these things damn high. I think I've got them in places over 10 high, and they're pretty good use. You can label them. Your imagination is your only limitation. I put small parts, electronics, tools to do certain things. Like when I change oil, I keep all my tools and wrenches and oil filter removers and pieces of paper and stuff to change oil in one of these boxes, and then I keep it for a specific automobile. That way you just go grab it, and when you're done, you just throw all the stuff back in there, and they're pretty easy to clean up. The other thing that can really make your life easy is plastic bags. Now, interestingly enough, you can get these zipper bags. These are just like lunch freezer bags. There are different grades. They're just plastic bags. Let's see, how does that go? There are the lunch sacks. They're usually the cheapest because you're going to throw them away, and they're pretty thin. There's just basic ones. They're a little thicker. And the freezer ones tend to be the thickest. If you do a little snooping around, you can figure out, and you can buy the name brand ones. There's a lot of big places that make bags. Sometimes you can get a coupon from the manufacturer. Sometimes if you go to the manufacturer's website, you can get a coupon or a set of coupons. You'd be surprised what you can get away with just by a quick visit to their website, and it doesn't really cost you a dime. You might save $1 on a box of bags. There are a number of house branded bags, which are probably the same damn bag without the manufacturer's number. Or when I say name is what I meant to say. These are some just no-name ones, and they got a little place to put the what's in the bag on there. What I do on small parts like screws, small components, electronic components that are too tiny to read unless you have magnification, is I get a 3x5 card which is the third thing I was telling you that isn't here, and write all that information on a 3x5 card, and then you just stick it in the bag. I do this too when I take equipment apart. I just throw it in the bags, throw that 3x5 card in there, and seal this up, and you always put them together, like all the parts, all my resistors and stuff. And you just throw it right in the old shoebox there, put the lid on it, and you're done. This is really great for storing hardware, a whole bunch of different stuff. So there you go. It doesn't get any better than that. And if you got a great way of storing stuff, those little parts cabinets, yeah, they're okay. But this is scalable. My bitch about those parts cabinets is every time I go to get a new one, they're pretty expensive, and I can never find the same parts cabinet that I want. They don't sell them anymore. Anyway, take it easy. Here comes the rain. Have a groovy day.